Hi everyone, I'm Obi.
And I'm Katie.
Welcome to KO, and it's health,
food,
and everything in between. Today we're going to be talking about onchocerciasis. Don't be afraid. I know that the word's a bit complex, but we're going to break it down for you.
Yeah, for the layman's point of view, you'd call it river blindness.
Yeah, but you know, that's why it's called layman's. Is the whole spectrum of disease is not known as river blindness, but the complication is known as river blindness.
Yeah.
But yeah, river blindness.
The name comes about because it's a parasitic disease, meaning that there's a vector and then there's a host. The human being is the host. The vector that transmits it is the black fly, and it's normally found around the river, so that's why it's called river. And then the blindness is because the most serious complication is blindness.
Okay, so certain things you need to know. As she said, it's a host-vector kind of relationship. So the female black fly will bite the infected host and will take up microfilaria, which are otherwise known as
the
small
baby worms.
Yeah. And then when that happens, it's like a cycle basically. It goes around infecting other people, and these baby worms will stay under your skin and become adult worms that also give birth to baby worms, and then they spread it all over your body. That's basically how it works.
So when the baby worms spread all over your body, it can move usually around your skin and your eyes, and then that's where you get the symptoms from.
Yeah, and the common ones for the skin is you might notice a raised swelling on your arm, which is called a nodule. That's actually where the adult worms live. Okay, and then you can have itching, you can have scarring, you can have
like sagging skin. Your skin can sag. You can have like discoloration, so you have patches, and sometimes it's called leopard skin or lizard skin.
Exactly. And if it goes to your eye, there's a bunch of presentations. I don't want to bore you with the medical terms, but all these things can lead to blindness. So now we're going to talk about the management. So you just need to know that there's this company, Merck group of companies. They do this Mectizan donation program where they gave all the countries in Africa, specifically the sub-Saharan Africa that are plagued with this disease, medications that can help to reduce the load, the parasitic load. And the most common one, in fact the most effective one is ivermectin.
So bear in mind, 99% of infected people are in sub-Saharan Africa.
And 10% of this percentage are in West Africa, and these leads to river blindness.
Yes.
It's really common in all of Africa, not just West Africa. So it's something that we need to really take precautions about.
And bear in mind, there's no vaccination. So if you don't even live around where there's black fly and you're moving there, you can't even get a vaccination to prevent it.
So they usually say you can also take a dose of the ivermectin just for once to kill any microfilaria that might have built up in your system. Also doxycycline, it's also an alternative use. It's not as effective as ivermectin though. And also if you have, say, a nodule, and that's where the adult worm is living, and it's just one nodule, a nodulectomy, which is a surgical procedure that removes the nodule, could actually be curative for your disease.
So basically they cut open your skin and they remove the adult worm, and then you're fine.
So the treatment is over a period of 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
And you have to do it in intervals, 3 to 12 month intervals.
So basically you're either taking it every 3 months, every 6 months, or every 12 months.
Exactly.
For 10 to 15 years.
You have to, so that there's no relapse.
Because the drug actually doesn't kill the adult worm. What it does is kills the smaller ones. So you have to take it over that long period to be able to continuously kill the smaller worms.
And did you know that over 18 million people in the world actually has onchocerciasis?
Wow.
And like you said, 99% are in Africa. 10% are in West Africa.
And bear in mind, the drug is free, so it's free for everyone. You just have to know that you have the disease.
Or you have to take precautions to prevent it. If you're staying in an onchocerciasis endemic area, you have to make sure you take ivermectin every 3 months or every 6 months or every 12 months. It's and it's also the second leading infectious cause of blindness in the world.
Yes, definitely.
Finally, we're going to talk about precautions. What precautions should they take?
Because it's a fly, so you have to make sure that you're covered fully all the time, and then you use insect repellents to repel the insects away. And the black flies actually attack on daylight hours, so not necessarily in the evening. When you're outside as well, during the day, you always have to be protected. But bear in mind, it's a female black fly, so it's not all black flies that carry it. Especially those people that have a lot of grass. In boarding schools, have you noticed? If you
even noticed, I'm sure you had that one friend in boarding school who got bitten by some kind of flies and had spots all over. Those are the black flies. All right, I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Please leave your questions and comments below and we'll be sure to get back to you.
And visit pulse.com.gh/health for more updates.
All right, thank you.